We begin with the holiday travel rush kicking into high gear, but severe weather could cause chaos at airports and on the roads. AAA estimates a near record of 55 million Americans will travel more than 50 miles from their home this year, with a majority of them driving to their Thanksgiving Day destinations. A major storm system, however, moving across the country could bring travel disruptions from the southern plains to the northeast. CBS's Kris Van Cleave is at Newark Liberty International Airport with more. I see some planes getting ready to take off behind you, Kris. Good evening.
Jerika, millions of Americans are already on the move for Thanksgiving, trying to beat the rush they're caught up in the middle of. Now, so far, it's moved pretty well. Only about 60 flight cancellations today, for example, but the weather becomes a big question mark starting tomorrow. The holiday travel time is now. Julio Gonzalez and Jackie Rosena's family left Miami early to beat the Thanksgiving travel rush, heading for Paris.
We wanted to go somewhere big, international, and it's our first time in Europe.
Airlines expect their busiest Thanksgiving ever. Since Thursday, more than 10 million have already passed through TSA checkpoints, well ahead of 2019's pre-pandemic numbers. With nearly 50,000 scheduled flights expected Wednesday alone, the FAA is opening up extra airspace along the East Coast, usually reserved for the military.
While we can't control the weather, we will also be using every tool at our disposal to keep cancellations and delays as low as possible.
AAA expects most Americans to take their turkey trip on the road, fueled by gas prices 37 cents cheaper than last year. Looking to beat the traffic, Kylie Canner drove 11 hours from Santa Cruz, California to Portland, Oregon on Sunday.
Because I've done this drive a few times, weekends are so much better than weekdays.
Drivers in Los Angeles have something to be especially thankful for. The section of Interstate 10 damaged by arson reopened in time for the morning commute, weeks ahead of schedule. And on the rails, Amtrak's high-speed Acela service between Boston, New York, and Washington expects about a 25% jump in riders.
It'll be our biggest week of the year, probably about 125,000 customers a day, something like that.
Thanksgiving is a holiday people get on the train.
Yeah, it's more concentrated than at Christmas.
Some potential travel turbulence ahead. American Airlines flight attendants took another step towards a potential strike in as little as 30 days. Now, the airline says contract negotiations continue and insists there will not be a strike during the holidays, but it is something we're going to continue watching right along with that forecast, Jerika.
Absolutely. Kris Van Cleave, thank you.